Hello and welcome to Backlog Conquering. Today is part 5 of playing Pyre on PS4. Let's head in. So far, whilst the Rite sports game event thing, that's kind of what the story's circling around, it's mostly been the story itself that's grabbed me rather than the Rite sport thing. You can see we left off and we have a Rite to do now. And they're kind of tricky. And they have been slowly getting more difficult as we've been going on. If you're unfamiliar with these videos, it's a little difficult to talk about the story without spoiling it. But in a way, there's also not a lot to spoil. It's just been, we're in a world where there's the sport, and if you win it, you go back to the world, basically. You could look at where we are as kind of like a purgatory. Not 100% sure if we are actually dead. It doesn't seem like we are, it just seems like we're away from civilization. In this game, you can see on the screen here, we've got these orange text, or reddish colour text. If you highlight it, it gives you a little bit of extra information. So whenever we see them, I'll show you them, just in case you haven't seen the other videos. So the Nightwings, they're kind of what we call ourselves. You could say we're like a team. And the Scribes are kind of like the gods. So there are all these different teams, these different groups of people competing to try and go back. Let's say go back to civilization. And this is the latest team. Looks like harpies. We have kind of come across them a little earlier, maybe in part 3, where we had a choice to make to avoid them. And we was not so much avoid, but talk to them and get past through their territory. And Jodariel is this horned lady thing here. There's a lot more to this game than just doing a sport. There are some kinda persona, a social link parts of this game where you have to talk to characters, take their advice, do training with them. It's a lot more involved than I thought it would be. So if you thought about playing Pyre, it's definitely worth it. I don't know if everyone will be like 4 hours in like I am. But yeah, it's certainly something interesting, that's for sure. And the story is generally quite good. It's mostly been the story that's pulled me along rather than this Rite activity. So yes, we get this kind of choose your own adventure style. We have to make a decision here. You can't just say nothing, or you do have to progress the story. So we have to pick one. And you see, we got a little bit of information, like most orange text. We just get a little bit of extra thing. So, what do we do? I'm expecting a twist somewhere in the story. I've been saying this for a few videos now, it's just that It seems like we've got so little story and so many rites done that there's got to be a twist somewhere. And every new character we get, I kinda in the back of my mind wondering, is this the twist? So with her, if I go alright, initially we may get bonuses, plus 1 hope, plus 2 quickness, whatever. But later on, if there is a twist, it could blow up in our face. I'm gonna go with the middle one. I know I've been usually going with the top one. Just every character with a harp so far has been, everyone's been on edge. So to come across a good one is a little weird in this story. Sorry if you hear lots of whooshing and sounds in the background. Here in Japan, it's like -1 at the moment. There's a cold weather front has come in. It's hitting the Sea of Japan, the west side, hardest. But even here, Yokohama side, it's getting cold. Yeah, one of the other characters we got, we were kind of like, you have to prove your worth or prove it to us, and they did that, so maybe this is kind of what's happening here. Yeah, so like, as for your demon friend, no doubt we'll get on famously. Kind of sounds like a tongue-in-cheek kind of remark. I wouldn't say she's being flippant or she's being... It's just so many different personalities in this game, and there's so many different ways the characters interact with each other. It's a little difficult to know if like one's being like the obvious bad guy or if it's just who they are. So there is an element we actually do have to put a bit of trust in these characters.
Yet here you are, somehow, upon the nest of Trieste.
Beautiful arts, isn't it, in the back there?
Not merely with another, but with 2. One from the Pyre hearts, no less, and one who seeks the favor of the adversaries whom you'll imminently face. They are the essence, winged terrors, as you soon shall see.
You get these fire effects. Look at that. Amazing. Ooh, green. Okay. So we're gonna have to pick a team. Okay. Yeah, so Sir Gilman was the last character we hired. We were a little bit, in how we approached him, we were kind of a little bit apprehensive, and he kind of basically got us through where we needed to go and took charge in the last Rite. And you do get that as well. Characters asking to let someone else come in. So we'll choose her. And whilst this character art for me is not 100% my thing, I can appreciate it's good. The character model in the games though I have been quite enjoying. Each team or group or whatever we've come across is definitely a unique looking one. So I don't mind if she doesn't. We got all these characters here. So she's saying no, and it says I'm willing and we can't interact. That's fine. It takes a bit away from us, the player, in that we don't have to remember all these interactions. The game does help us. You see, he's been chivalrous and saying no. This one can fly a little bit, so it might be worth putting him in. I say him, maybe an it. Which means we could do with someone a bit bulky, a bit of a tank, because that's what she's usually my tank, and I've been using her quite a lot. That's kind of why she's got quite a lot unlocked already, and it's kind of highly enlightened. A high presence would be good. He has the biggest presence, and the presence you see on the right side here, that's what this circle thing is. If we get the bigger the presence, the more likely you can block parts of the map with it. Well, that's the hope anyway. It's a little difficult to pull it off sometimes. Now where's it going to appear? Probably in the middle here, maybe. Okay, so she actually has a pretty good flight.
That seems entirely unwise.
Yeah, the dash isn't bad. The presence is a little weird. It's not a solid block like many of the other characters. And this watch. Oh, for her is an actual tackle. Okay, the other characters is kind of like a wave of energy. So she can actually be quite physical. Okay. So this little guy can, what do you say there? It says flutter.
The power of the aura.
It's better to try and throw it in.
An unimpressive
Like that.
thrust, but true.
I could walk into the flames and that would work as well. Yeah, Tizo. And the longer you hold the throw, the more points you get. So you see, that time I got 12. Whereas before it was 9 because I was being quite quick. Oh god, that was quick. Aha! Go on, go for it, go for it. Push. Yeah. Okay, I was waiting for that one to move. Oh no, no! Oh no, my team. Okay. Haha. Ooh, the other team can catch it, So, you know, it's that balance of how much do you charge it versus how much, you know, it's a tricky game, this. It really is. Oh, no, 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 no. Did I get it? Oh no, I fell in. Haha. Don't have the stamina. Oh, you see that? Hey. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get that. No. The stamina does take a little bit to charge sometimes. Full 20. Hey. Really quite difficult. Oh god, they're quick to start, quick to pass. Oh, nuts.
You poor thing.
Did I get it? Yeah, well, there it is. Oh, but I couldn't respawn quick enough to take advantage. They were down. Where is it? That's okay. Now that they had someone go in the flames, they're going to be one person down. So I can take advantage of that. Oh, they caught it. Oh, no, no, no. They're coming back.
The orb slips from your clutches.
And each character has a different kind of power when it comes to throwing, so yeah, I can't guarantee you'll be 20 every time. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh, I couldn't get the throw off. Where are we?
One false move.
Oh, I had no one there. Oh no, I lost track of it.
Down goes that one.
Oh, nuts. Where's it gonna respawn? Do you see that? They threw it near half the court.
One careless step.
I'm just gonna run it in. If I can. Ooh. There we go.
Sublime.
So we just need a little one. God, it's the closest one. These Rites are really getting close now, the further we go. And you gotta remember, I'm down to 2 now. Because I flew into the fire. Oh,
And it is done.
it's a win.
The knights
Oh,
prevail yet
it
again.
just didn't quite go over the edge.
Together ere
But there
the
we go.
Pyre sputters out.
Another
The
win.
Rite is
Other than a
ended.
practice round, we haven't lost any of these rights yet. And again, it's like, it feels like we're doing too good somehow. I guess I could say that they programmed the AI really well, so we're getting good games, but we're just winning.
The 8 scribes bless us with their ways.
So, what should we pick? You don't have to go all the way down one side, you can pick between the two. Because I went down this one, it's because his abilities work better as a team. As a team sport, I feel like it would be good. So more movement speed would be great.
A flash of inspiration.
And even if they don't take part, they still earn something.
The imp Tizo appears to have a certain depth of knowledge.
Yeah, auto explode sounds like fun. I'd never gotten that to work properly in the game, so
Until the next Rite.
and there we go. Like 20 odd minutes and a Rite and a big chunk of that current story. You see, this is our wagon.
Ligeratus. Consul simpletavas.
And where should we go? It's going to be this giant colour star here. So it looks pretty, but there's nothing we have to do. We just got to point the cursor at it, and the controller vibrates strongly. Well, that's a pretty little picture.
Satempralis.
Kim verita.
Requestarevas.
Perventarum.
Inveremas.
Yeah, that Sandalwood guy. It does kind of have an air of too good to be true, you know. There's something. Honestly, I'm not normally this suspicious. I just keep expecting something to happen. And I wonder if it's going to be the Sandalwood character. Ah. Yeah, we could continue, but you see, we've got to do the social stuff now. You can see inside the cabin, we've got some sparkly things, which means it's new. And that's the only sparkly thing. But we do have this new character. It sounds like she could hear what we said, or kind of guess. You can see how that decision of mine to be cautious has now come in here. We get a response to it. And that's probably it. This one is where you go to level up, equip items, that kind of thing. I say level up, but it's not actually a level up. But you can look at the character's status. So we need to go back out and continue. See your top right is the autosave, which is good. And you get this cool little thing here. And this has happened quite frequently as well, where we get two different paths, or maybe even three paths, and we got to pick which one we want to take. So each one usually has an advantage, or what a character would like to do. So we can dig up something valuable, or we can let our character get a talisman. Will that talisman be free? I don't know. I don't have a lot of money. But when we've gone to dig up stuff before, we've not really got anything worth it. So it's really difficult. Let's see if you get a talisman. They're usually quite useful. Oh, there we are. Okay. That was free. Excellent. It's one of the better ones we've had so far in this game. However,
Vistalium. Temavrare.
Strale taligna.
Cogere tamtas.
so you can see top left there, that's where we need to go. But we've got some areas. A small clearing does sound useful. It probably does sound quicker. But we've got the grandest trees. It kind of sounds interesting. Perhaps the less obvious place to go.
Sound videos.
Well, Tai seems to have some sort of connection, whether spiritually or inherently part of who she is. So I'm kind of okay to go her. beyond the crystal. So if you missed the video when that came in, it's a shiny green thing. So this is the book with which is telling the story. And we've got so little pages of it, but there's actually something living in there. Yeah, so you'll see that all the other characters are ineligible. But Rookie is approved, but we've done his already. So these are a little different than the Rites. And the first time I did one of these, I did lose. I've got to get hold of that thing, that's the problem. Ah, nuts. It's true though, I am quite slow. But my presence is huge and makes it difficult for them to attack. Nuts again. I don't see how I'm meant to win it, if I'm honest. No, I was on the outside. Oh yeah, I could probably jump, that might work. Uh-oh. This isn't a good start. Oh, it nearly came back in time. I'm just going to run it in. Oh no, they're not spawning yet. Good 30 on the board, that will do. I need to get 2 more then. Oh, that's the jump. So it's a pretty good jump on her. But in terms of the sprint, we don't have... No, not quick enough. Okay, I can jump over there. Ooh, did you see that? Got it between them. Yes! Okay, definitely one more. That should be enough. kind of blocked here a little bit. I don't think I can throw it all the way from here. Yeah, I thought they would catch it. Alright, that's my mistake, but we've got a little bit of health to play with. But as they ran it into the flame, they only got 2 of them to fight against. No! It respawned! No, 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 no! Yeah, my presence is so strong that, yes, I can just kind of plow my way through it. I think we get a bunch of XP for it. And a couple of trophies for me, the gamer. Well, that'll be useful. So you can send that energy wave out quicker than before. So we go up here, we can equip it. So at the moment, we've got the Moon Quest. And you've seen that's been useful. You might have seen that come up a few times in that last battle where it respawned us almost instantly. So it is a difficult choice. But this one's only usable by her. Whilst we're here, we might as well think about you equipping that to someone else. So instant respawn. Well, he's got his legendary item. Actually, we can use this powder, Stardust, to make it a level up. There we go. This one has +2 damage. I think it would be best if she comes back quicker. I think that'll do. So let's head back out and sift through the ashes.
Postavira.
Templatave.
Gratenim.
All right. Yeah, it might be worth to forage now. We've got a lot more characters and we have very little money. And money seems to be, I wouldn't say that important, but it's useful. Definitely useful. We can't really buy anything in the market at the moment. We've done these two as well before, so let's give this one a go. Oh, we gotta choose. Can we do both? Mineral rich. Freshly fallen Stardust. Stardust levels up the items that we use. Let's give this one a go. So we got a mushroom. You can see on the wagon we don't have any social thing to do, so let's continue for now. I think in this video we'll probably just go to the next Rite. Okay, wasn't expecting to come out there.
Staritas.
There he is. We finally have him. 5 videos in now, and we actually have a new character, but perhaps the most important character so far.
Lerame tempus.
Simbaratas.
Iredet. Tashtaji ligaratus. Kerea merastes.
Huh. So, a part of me would like to do the old say goodbye, because it has to be a fake out. But I'm not playing this game for the joke anymore. This is kind of like I'm playing it for the story. So I'm insisting on staying. So much has happened.
Saberas. Perrakis Aramanta.
Libreta varojet. Serevare rames. Maderusat.
Nimsare.
Daves granetas.
Parostasare.
Oh, I don't think welcome him on board is kind of the right word, but yeah, he's a bit of a character, shall we say? I'll call it politely. Well, let's have a look at the slug.
Dusheriamitas.
So we can sell the mushroom. And we've got a little bit of money. So these dashes, they level up the items we have. What else have they got? Okay, so if our fire goes out, we get like one more try at it. That could be kind of useful. 10% moving fast, but we don't have the money for it. 2 hope, okay. 2 presence is kind of useful. Take longer to return, that's also useful, but we don't have the money for it. I'm gonna take that one. It kind of sounds useful. And that one too. Let's get one of these 2 ones. That's another 2-1. Okay. Whoops. Now, can I get anything for this bark? Or 10? Doesn't, you know, doesn't matter. Can't do anything with it. Okay, let's talk with the people in the wagon. We've got a new page, so let's catch up with the story. Obviously, it looks good, but we're going to have to make it bigger for everyone else to see it. Okay. This man was sent out to kill him, found him, and couldn't do it. And looks like he's going to have to defend him from all those in the world who are trying to attack him right now. And the only other thing we got new here is this guy.
Simdare tuves,
Lusham datiskem.
regum traceras.
Sumta verias.
Baroshta.
Oh, that's cool. Little bird likes me. But I've also been interacting with him and doing what he's asked as well, so that could be playing a part, and I'd like to think it has.
Sefrana dertus.
Apologies for the siren in the background. Or sirens. That's how it is here. You know what, we're coming up to like 50 odd minutes in. I think that will do for today. Part 6, yes, there will definitely be a part 6. With this new Sandalwood character, it's the whole group dynamic's been completely changed. It'll be interesting to see what happens after the Rite. And the Rites themselves are becoming more difficult. Can we win another one? Or will this be the first loss we have? Yeah, you have to come back for the next video to find out. But until then, or maybe until I see you catching the other stuff on the site we have other playlists, and we even have YouTube Shorts as well. So until then, take care.